You once took changing your life very seriously. Purchase a course, set a goal, write out your plan. But then a few weeks later, everything went back to normal. Most people don't fail because they lack effort. They fail because they're trying to fix the wrong part of the problem. If you can't recognize this, you'll keep repeating that cycle for a few more years. You're trying to fix your behavior when what really needs to change is who you are. Most people approach change in the usual way. Put your goals in writing. Push yourself to stay disciplined. Try to stay consistent during the first few weeks. It sounds logical, but then you already know what happens next. What people miss is on a deeper level. It's your identity, how you perceive yourself. A person with a healthy body, they don't get up every day and push themselves to eat healthy and exercise. For them, it comes naturally. Someone building a business is the same way. They don't sit there trying to psych themselves up every morning. They're just the type of person who gets it done. This is where the real difference is. You're trying to act like someone else, but inside, you're still the same old person. So no matter how hard you try, you'll still return to your familiar state. You're currently at a certain level of consciousness. There are stages in the way people see life. There are stages when you live by instinct. There are times when you live based on other people's expectations. There are times when you start questioning things. There are also times when you create your own system. You feel that you can do more, but things still aren't clear. This isn't a negative sign. In fact, this is where everything begins to change. Being smart is not about knowing a lot, but about getting what you want. You should try it. You got it wrong. You adjust it. You continue. People who stop halfway often think they're not capable, but in reality, they just stop too soon. If you stick with the process long enough, success is almost guaranteed. How to reset your entire direction in just one day. One day, just one day. But you have to be really serious about it. In the morning, sit down and write things out. What are you dealing with in your life right now? What are you avoiding? What will your life be like if nothing changes? Don't write just to get it done. Write until you feel uncomfortable with your own answers. After that, continue writing. What is your life actually like? What version of yourself could live that life? Then, throughout that day, ask yourself, is what I'm doing taking me where I want to go? At the end of the day, put everything together. Choose a clearer direction. It doesn't need to be perfect, just clear enough to begin. Once things are clear, you don't have to push yourself anymore. Once you have a clear path, a compelling reason, and an identity that fits, you won't need the old kind of motivation anymore. It all begins to feel like a game. You know where you're headed. You know what to do each day. You start to see progress. And then action no longer feels heavy. Real change doesn't come from action. It starts with honestly facing who you are right now.